Oh damn! Oh whoops, wrong page. Let me switch to the script, okay? So, halo semuanya, balik lagi sama gue Rizky Salminen di sini, your virtual festival programmer. I need to work on my opening. Anyway, hari ini kita bakal do something that will be the first on the stream. Kita bakal baca skrip prequelnya Willy Wonka. Yeah, this is actually happening. Oke, gue ceritain dulu backstory soal skrip ini. Ini skrip tahun 2011 masuk the blacklist. The blacklist is kind of like the prestigious list of skrip yang bagus, tapi nggak ada yang mau ngambil buat diproduksi, jadi dibentuklah the blacklist. Nah, nanti di the blacklist itu, yang masuk di blacklist, di-vote sama produser-produser dan eksekutif produser di Hollywood, mana nih naskah yang bagus. And this is actually naskah paling atas di tahun 2014. Dan berdasarkan pemberitaan dari The Hollywood Reporter, naskahnya udah dibeli, and set to release tanggal tahun 2023. Diperanin nanti, kayaknya udah ada cast-nya deh. Oh, belum ada cast-nya. So, this is the script. Total disclaimer, kemungkinan besar hasil akhir dari filmnya nggak bakal sama dengan skrip ini, karena pasti bakal banyak ditulis ulang, tergantung target audiensnya mau kemana. Dan mungkin juga penulisnya ganti. Ini draft yang gue dapat, ini draft terakhir yang ada di blacklist, ditulis sama Jason Mikalev. I don't know who he is, I don't want to know, but I heard this script is quite something. Oh ya, bentar, gue tutupin aplikasi gue dulu. Nah, jadi kelihatan kan? Ups. Doxing kerjaan. Nah, sip. Let's begin. Gue gedein. Biar bisa kebaca. Hang on. Full screen apa? Wonka. Written by Jason Mikalev. Hang on. Damn it. I forgot to switch. I need to chat. I need my chat. Chat. Move. Thank you. Oops, you got to see the sausage made. That's not supposed to happen. Wonka. Written by Jason Mikalev. Ini versi 7.2. Bukan 7.2.14 ya, beda, ini bukan software development. Berarti ini versi bulan tanggal 2 Juni tahun 2014. The Imagined Life of Willy Wonka based on the character created by Roald Dahl. Exterior Jungle Island night. Berarti scene ini malam. A massive eyeball pierces up through a reinforced steel grate buried deep in the jungle ground. Baru tahu Willy Wonka ada prequelnya. Iya, ntar ada prequelnya 2023. And this is the script. Well, at least first draft lah hitungannya. Soalnya yang dibeli script yang ini berarti ini first draft. Halo Jordan, welcome to the stream. Tadi sampai mana? A massive eyeball pierces up through a reinforced steel grate buried deep in the jungle ground. Then plop! A bright red berry lands on the grate. 2 fingers, about 8 feet in length, each and covered in thick black fur, poke their way through the grate. The fingers feel the tiny berry. Pause, then recoil back into the grate, lifting the berry. The voice. Snozzberry not feeling enough for a big fella like you, eh? A bit. And then a furious howl. Whoa! Jungle birds scatter. Lumpaland, 1939. Oh boy, we are off to a good start. This script is gonna be wild. Exterior jungle road, night, torrential rain. A jeep whips through a muddy road. Interior jeep, same. An awful man with a thick scar drive. He peers in the back cargo hold of the jeep. Awful man. Awful man. Almost there, little fellas. Almost there. Bentar. So by the context ini baru halaman pertama loh. This is the first opening of the film. Ini orang siapapun awful man ini dia nyulik lumpa-lumpa. What? We're just ini so wait, this is actually the first page. Kalau ini scene 1, terus ini baru cut scene kedua. Berarti this is literally the first 5 minutes of the movie. 5 menit pertama and we are actually seeing slavery on screen. This is gonna be awesome. And by awesome, I mean ini hancur banget nih script. An awful man, blah 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 blah. Through the rear view window, 3 little men are shackled and wearing hoods in the back of the jeep. Yep. Ini perasaanku atau memang scene awalnya udah dark. Emang dark. I heard about this on Twitter, kayak gue nggak percaya ini nggak mungkin lah sedark ini. Terus gue dapat skripnya dari situs The Blacklist, and it is that dark. Kayaknya, gue juga baru baca ini. Exterior, jungle land, island, cage, later. The jeep pulls up outside the gate. A few other guards are there, each carrying what looks like large cattle prods. Cattle prods, kandang hewan. Jadi ini, what? I'm what? From inside the jeep, the back door swings awful. The awful man with the scar is there. Awful fine. Supper time. The little man won't budge. Awful man continued. Continue berarti lanjut dari dialog sebelumnya. Awful man, supper time. Get him out. On the grate, moments later, a small foot steps onto the grate, hesitates, turns back. Zap! The sound an electric. Oh, what? What? Electric cattle prod. Hold on. Ini baru mulai. Is it gonna be this? Disetrum pakai ginian? What? Warner Bros, what is wrong with you? Kenapa lu beli skrip kayak gini? Oh my god. There's no way they're gonna, gak mungkin deh ini gak bakal di-rewrite abis-abisan. They're gonna rewrite the shit out of this. A small foot steps onto the grate, hesitates, turns back. Zzz! The sound of electric cattle prod. So hard to tell what's happening, but whatever it is, it's not good for the little man. The shaking foot takes another step further out into the center of the grate. On the foot, as blast of hot, steamy breath pours from forth the grate, the little man freaks, turns back, but slips from above. Berarti ini on the foot from above, ini angle kamera. Jadi ini kameranya di bawah, sejajar sama kaki. Shit, kok gue nggak gerak. Gerak ke muka. Chip ya, oke. Sejajar sama kaki. And then from above, berarti ini bird's eye view kemungkinan. Angle-nya bird's eye view from above. The little man is face down, straddling the grate. One tiny foot dangling down towards whatever is in there. And then another furious hole. The little man is... Oh shit, did I accidentally... Itu apa yang disconnect? It's not my mic, isn't it? Oke, lanjut. The little man is face down, straddling the grate. One tiny foot dangling toward whatever is in there. And then another furious hole. Boom! The little man is yanked along the grate like a rag doll. Side to side, it's horrible. Until he disappears into the depths of the earth. A beat. And then an even louder howl. I'm not sure what the hell this scene implies. So, let's see. Ini berarti opening sequence-nya itu dari halaman 1 sampai sini nih, sampai and then an even louder howl, ini opening sequence. So, from what we can gather dari opening sequence-nya ini, somewhere in Lumpaland 1939, there's a group, kayaknya sekelompok orang nyulik umpa-lumpa, put them in slavery, terus dijadiin makanan for something. Gua nggak tahu ini apa hubungannya dengan coklat. This is not what I signed up for. I mean, ya gua tahu industri coklat itu kan emang dibangun dari eksploitasi di Afrika sana. Like, let's be honest here, many of chocolate manufacturers get their chocolate unethically. Tapi ini too literal, man. This is too literal. Ini moodnya juga berbalik, astaga. Yeah, oh my god. Fade to black. Exterior London 1941. Night. The rooftops of London. A Nazi. Oh, what now? Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. So this is the first 5 minutes. 5 menit pertama kita lihat umpa-lumpa mati dimakan sesuatu. And then second scene. World War II. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so dumb. A Nazi air raid, sirens blare, bombs exploded, yet Arthur Slagsworth voiceover. I first met Willy Wonka in 1941. A silhouette on the rooftops, a line of 6 teenagers, undisturbed by the bombs, each play a different instrument, creating a makeshift orchestra. Leading them is a young man, handsome and limber. He's like 1940s David Bowie. This is William Bannister. You know him better as Willy Wonka. They give him a name? Oh ya ini tadi gue sempat baca di Twitter kayak spekulasinya itu the one's gonna Wonka-Prequel yang bakal meranin Willy Wonka di prequelnya itu Tom Holland kan tadi kalau nggak salah Tom Holland deh. Yep, Tom Holland is reportedly in the running to take the lead on Wonka, the Charlie and Chocolate Factory prequel. What Timothy Chalamet juga? Oh my god! Oh no! I accidentally closed the browser. Oh my god! This is gonna be a disaster. Oh my god! I accidentally closed my browser. One sec. Oh my god! 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 Why? Why is this even a thing? Seriously, why? Dah. Fix. Back to normal. Back to normal. Yeah, Tom Holland. Oh my god. Oke, bentar. I need to move the chat. Gue gak tahu kenapa di OBS overlay gue nggak jalan buat lihat chat. So I have to pull chat manually. Nanti sampai mana? Tadi sampai mana? Oh my god. Oh my god. His name was William Bannister back then, but like most things related to Wonka, reality was always up for debate. Willy hops from roof to roof. The music is encouragingly triumphant, happy. I'm Tom Holland, bruh moment. Like, I'm sorry. Tadi itu 5 menit pertamanya itu lumpa-lumpa dimakan dan Perang Dunia Kedua. How the hell it can be a happy scene? I'm sorry, what? Come on, Tommies. I want those scouts to hear us all the way from down here. A bomb explodes. What is with the mood of this script? Closer now. But Willy and his band are undeterred. They keep playing until Willy silences his orchestra. He spots a small foot protruding from a chimney cap. He reaches down and pulls out a terrified boy. This is Arthur Slugworth. Willy Wonka continued, lanjut. Lose something down there, lad? Arthur stares up at Willy, mesmerized by the sight. Arthur Slugworth. I was caught up here when the air raid started. We have to get out of here, sir. Willy Wonka, air raid? Do you any of you hear an air raid? Willy bands of merrymaker shrubs. Nope, not us. Please, help me, sir. We are all in great danger. The explosions are getting closer. Willy leans down, puts an arm around the sooty Arthur. Let me tell you a little secret, Mr. Arthur Slagsworth, sir. Rather unfortunate name, but I shall tell you my secret nonetheless. Look up there, Sluggy. What do you see? Menacing silver planes swoop above. Arthur Slagsworth, an air raid. No, you only think you see an air raid. Do you know what I see? An air raid, sir? I see a flock of the most beautiful silver swans. The German planes... Oh... Did the German planes magically morph into silver swans? And those swans aren't trying to kill us, they're simply faraway members of my orchestra. And as long as I believe that, I'll be safe. Kenapa Willy Wonka-nya jadi Chunibyo? Kenapa Willy Wonka-nya Chunibyo? What is wrong? Ini we're still page 5 loh. Ini baru page 5 out of 500. Ini baru 5 menit pertama. Technically, soalnya gini, script format, pages like this, satu halaman ini, itu estimasinya 60-90 detik. So, page 4, since we are in page 4, that means this is the first 4 minutes of the film. Estimasi gue berarti ini 4-5 menit pertama film ya. You see, they provided us with the drum beat leans in. Slugs word, remember this. Reality is whatever we want it to be. Boom! Another massive bomb explodes on the roof next to them. Cut to London Alley. Moments later, Willy, Arthur, and the band of merrymakers lay in a pile of sooty trash. Obviously, I meant that in a more metaphorical sense. Arthur looks at Willy. Who is this guy? Willy hands Arthur a tambourine. Willy then motions to his band. Their instruments are all mangled, but no problem. Willy Wonka lanjut, nyanyi. Row on, my soldiers. From there's no earthly way of knowing which directions you're going. There's no knowing where we're going or which way the river's flowing. Gue nggak tau liriknya. That's up for the director sama nanti pengarahan skripnya kayak gimana sih. So I just assume the script is nadanya kayak gitu. Willy and his band play off key into the night. Arthur hesitates then runs after them. Dan baru title. That's just the first 5 minutes of the film. Oh my dear God, dear God, dear God, dear God, dear God. I don't know who's in the right mind to pick this script, but Warner Bros. Karena lu yang udah beli ya, sudahlah. That's none of my business anymore. Have fun rewriting it. Hang on, gue penasaran, who's being picked buat jadi sutradaranya ya? Wonka-Prequel. Udah ada namanya belum sih? Kayaknya udah ada namanya deh. What? Hah? Oh, this is gonna be such tonal whiplash. Skripnya kayak gini tapi yang sutradaranya sutradara Paddington. What the hell are Hollywood smoking these days? Oh my god. Alright, adalah lanjut aja. Exterior TV toothpaste factory day. A toothpaste factory. Thank you. Very descriptive. Sangat menjelaskan ini scene-nya kayak gimana atau ini pabriknya kayak gimana. Bukan, judul filmnya Paddington, sutradaranya tadi Paul King. Ya kan? Paul King? Ya. Paul King is British writer and director. Kalau belum nonton Paddington, go see Paddington. I love that movie. Paddington 1, Paddington 2, both are good films, good British films, British comedy film. Very heartwarming, very wholesome, very say-so. Sementara skrip yang nanti dia kerjain kayak gini. Bener sih kata lo, Hana, ini bakal di-rewrite abis-abisan, gak mungkin. Nggak mungkin kalau si Paul King udah di-tap, skripnya bakal tetap kayak gini. It's gonna be a disaster. Ini, I'm gonna criticize this part. Exterior VV Toothpaste Factory Day, a Toothpaste Factory. Biasanya, kalau dari skrip-skrip yang dulu gue kerjain dan gue baca, biasanya ada deskripsiin dulu. Kalau ada exterior shot, dideskripsiin dulu. Ini lokasinya di mana, terus bentukan pabriknya kayak gimana, langitnya kayak gimana. Misalnya walaupun day kan berarti pagi, siang, sore. Ini scene-nya pagi, scene-nya siang, atau scene-nya sore nih nanti shotnya. Terus misalnya day, tapi hujan nggak? Atau berawan nggak? Atau langitnya cerah? Atau misalnya ada asap dari pabrik. Terus ada kerumunan masanya kayak gimana? I want my alert donation alert internet wank. Wait, what? I don't know. The alert donation still not showing up? Damn it. Yeah, sorry about that. I still don't know. Traktir kayaknya emang broken terus. Hang on one sec. Let me figure it out, okay? Biar gue buka dari email aja deh. Sorry about that. Lewat itu ya Streamlabs ya. Sorry, gue nggak set di Stream Elements. I forgot. Because, nobody donates me through there, so thanks for the donation, Ramps. Anyway, lanjut. Sama tadi yang belum gue jelasin, kenapa nggak disebutin gitu kerumunan masanya kayak gimana? Ya, sure, it's a toothpaste factory. Semuanya juga tahu dari nama lokasinya yang lu tulis di headernya itu toothpaste factory. Tapi apakah toothpaste factory-nya rame, ada banyak orang, atau misalnya ini misalnya baru masuk shift kerja nih. Tapi kan kalau baru masuk shift kerja banyak buruh-buruh yang masuk kan. Nah itu juga lu harus deskripsiin dalam script. That's how you do script writing. Everything has to be as detailed as possible, karena gak semuanya nanti di kru produksi itu punya imajinasi buat, gak semuanya punya imajinasi to translate what you want as a scriptwriter. Jadi lu harus tulis kalau bisa sedetail mungkin. Oke, lanjut. Interior, VT Space Factory, sama, masih pagi, masih day. An assembly line. Willy and Arthur, dressed in the factory uniforms, screw caps on tubes of toothpaste. A few of the merrymakers are on the line too, specifically Devin, umur 17, red hair, flamboyant. Okay, this is interesting approach. Karena soalnya tiap scriptwriter tuh punya approach berbeda sama how to write a script. I personally selalu misahin karakter deskriptor sama script. Jadi kayak misalnya nih, Devin. Nah, gue cuma tulis aja dulu Devin. Tapi kalau misalnya nanti kru produksi perlu referensi, gue udah siapin karakter sheet-nya. Kayak misalnya Devin, deskripsinya karakternya gini-gini-gini. Gue perlu aktor yang kayak gini-gini-gini. Like cluster of flying, but I'll take it. I mean, what else do you want? You only don't need $1. Don't need be more. Oke, lanjut. Willy Wonka to Arthur. Fairly self-explanatory. Cap, tube, screw, repeat until you have no will to live. The foreman sneers at Willy. Why aren't you two in the army? Not all enough, and they don't take poofs like me. Willy squirts a bit of toothpaste on Devin. You wish, Willy. That is what I wish for. Across the factory floor, types of team of secretaries, they are all wear beige suits except for one, who wears all black. This is Evelyn Gobsmith, 19, the most beautiful girl in London. Man, you cannot just write script like this. The most beautiful girl in London. How? Why she is the most beautiful girl in London? Explain. Lu jelasin kenapa dia cewek paling cantik di London. Apa mungkin karena rambutnya, atau mungkin dia punya nose complexity, facial complexity, maybe it's her eyes. Karena kalau kayak gini berarti nanti sutradara sama not PD, sutradara, PD sama sinematografernya harus bayangin gimana caranya jelasin ke audience kalau si Evelyn ini cewek paling cantik di London. How? Ini awalnya udah bagus, kayak dibedain. Evelyn bajunya beda sendiri, yang ini pakai kemeja setelan coklat, dia pakai setelan hitam. But that's not an enough descriptor. Karena harus mau nunjukin kan ini fokusnya kemana. Let's say kalau ternyata dia cewek paling cantik di London karena matanya paling cantik, mungkin nanti sutradaranya bisa ngasih di storyboard tambahin shot close up mata. Nah, atau misalnya kalau ternyata yang bikin cantiknya rambut, berarti nanti mungkin medium close up sampai bahu, sampai dada kayak gue nih, cuman sampai segini lah. Bisa kayak gitu. Lanjut, Devin, good luck, whispering to Arthur. Evelyn Goldsmith, she's in the mourning. Fiancé died in the Battle of Malta. Almost a year ago, which means her mourning shall end any day now. Nah, Evelyn looked straight at Willy, then away. Her fiancé was Hal Bucket. Who's Hal Bucket? Kenapa namanya Hal Bucket? Kenapa nama keluarganya Bucket? Kenapa keluarganya tukang bikin ember? The bell rings, work is done. Willy hops up and races off, leaving Arthur and Devin. Arthur, Bucket's chocolate, the richest family in London. She was engaged to a Bucket, and now Willy thinks she'd be in the poor shop like him. Devin, maybe King Wonka. Reality is whatever we want it to be. Arthur, saya yang pernah ngeliatin teman ngerjain storyboard sudah tahu seberapa penting penjelasan sedetail itu. Yep, gue sebagai scriptwriter, and gue dulu sering scriptwriter sama produser sih. Storyboard itu penting banget, apalagi kalau scene lumayan kompleks. Like let's say dulu gue bikin film pendek, ada satu scene yang durasinya kira-kira 2-3 menit itu one take. continuous shot. Jadi satu take nggak ada jump cuts, nggak ada itu, dan itu ribetnya setengah mati buat planning storyboardnya, karena storyboardnya bukan cuma sebatar visualisasi adegannya, storyboardnya juga itu udah mulai nentuin posisi kamera, gerakannya, terus langkah yang harus diambil pemain tuh seberapa lama, seberapa langkah kaki, berapa lama, dan antara dialog berapa. It's so complicated. And that's why I don't do movies anymore. I'm tired. Aku udah tua, aku boomer. Nggak kuat produksi sampai jam 2, jam 3 lagi kayak dulu. Oke, lanjut. Devin, yes, but unlike Willy, I don't think it's always a good thing my boy's sluggy. Arthur and Devin pack up for the day. Exterior, London streets, night. Cold and grey as the factory workers file out and head home. Willy runs up behind Evelyn, then assumes a normal pace as to seem cool. Willy Wonka, it's a shame you'll never know the joy of being courted by me. Evelyn gives Willy the side eye, keeps walking. I'm sure you were just about to ask why. Fine, if you must know, it's because I don't believe in love. Evelyn turns the corner, they're entering a fancier part of town. Still bleak though. Very helpful descriptor. Still bleak though. Ini sebenarnya nggak apa-apa, tapi harus dijelasin dulu fancier part of the town ini kayak gimana. Still bleaknya nggak masalah. Still bleak kan berarti nanti mungkin on cinematographer sama editor partnya, tone scene-nya itu dari awal sampai akhir film tuh tone-nya bakal moody, gelap, warnanya wash out, kan bisa kayak gitu. Itu kan artistic choice. Artistic choice yang masih bisa gampang diterjemahin. Tapi they're entering a fancier part of town yang nggak dijelasin lagi, it's gonna be difficult buat yang nanti milih lokasi sama set. Kayak, what do you mean by fancier part of town, especially London? Apakah maksudnya ini daerah Soho, atau mungkin daerah bisnisnya, or mungkin daerah-daerah yang banyak aristokratnya or something? I don't know the area of London. Tapi kalau lu main game yang di set di London, kayak yang banyak rumah-rumah gaya Victoria tinggi, terus banyak klub-klub orang kaya, ya mungkin daerah situ, who knows? It doesn't explain. And that's also kind of a problem. Mungkin ini bisa sih, ini kan kayak script kayak gini kan bakal ngelewatin many iterations. Kayak udah dibaca dulu, table read, semuanya baca. Terus tahu-taunya, anjir, ini kenapa lu nggak jelasin gini-gini? Oh, nanti revisi. Jadi penambahannya masih banyak. Ini kan karena skripnya masih dalam bentuk kasar, di The Blacklist itu semuanya skrip kasar. Maybe the writer simply didn't have time to explain all of this. Tapi sebenarnya ada yang penting kayak tadi karakter yang si Evelyn itu seharusnya dijelasin sih. That's all itu, it's a key to her character juga kan. The most beautiful girl in London. Oke, lanjut. But if I did believe in love, I, on account of my free spirit and infinite imagination, suppose I would be quite a lover. Evelyn, is that so? The average of fancy townhouse. So you are interested? Well, I'm sorry, but I have to decline. And if perchance at the stroke of midnight you were to sneak out of your bedroom window, shimmy down that lattice and meet me by the boat dock in the Hyde Park, I certainly will not be there to meet you. Oh. Master William Bannister. As you can see, I am still in mourning, and as surely know, a woman in mourning cannot possibly court. And though I think the mourning rules to be outdated, I will certainly never break them for any dandy as foppish as you. A woman, Lady Josephine Goughsmith, Evelyn's stern mother, opens the door to Evelyn's townhouse and hustles Evelyn inside. Willy Wonka to himself. She said yes. Oh my god, kenapa Willy Wonka is so chuny? He's so chuny. Grow up, man. He skips off. Exterior, Willy Wonka's house. Night. A skinny house wedged in between two larger but equally shitty homes. So, I assume dari deskriptornya ini kita di lingkungan kumuhnya London. Interior, Willy Wonka house. Night. A man and woman, Wonka's mom and pop, sits listening to the war radio. Willy tries to sneak past them. Pop, William, how was the toothpaste business today? Willy, same as every day, Pop. Pop, that's nice. Mom, also oblivious. There's a cabbage soup on the stove for you, William. William leans down and kisses his mom. Mom, my special recipe, cabbage and water. Sounds delicious, Mom. The secret is the cabbage and the water. Willy heads into the kitchen, looks at the disgusting cabbage soup size, ladles a bowl, and tries to eat it. Interior of the Goldsmith house. Same. Evelyn sits on an uncomfortable sofa while Lady Goldsmith paces. She like a less charming Snape from Harry Potter. Very descriptive. Very descriptive. Kalau nggak jelas susah buat storyboardnya. Kubis plus air. Ya kan kubis apa? Lu potong-potong kubis terus masukin ke air. Technically is a soup. That's technically a soup. Like, you know, ada rahasianya lu bikin sup tanpa perlu pakai kaldu, tanpa perlu pakai bumbu. You can just use vegetables. Cuma lo harus tahu kapan masukin sayurnya dan berapa lama masak sayurnya. Kayak kalau gue kalau mau nambah rasa manis, I put the carrots really early. Carrots, pumpkin kayak gitu, I put it early, jadi kayak supaya agak jadi lembut, and the soup will taste a bit sweet. Gue nggak perlu nambahin gula. Lady Goldsmith, you are in mourning. I believe he's dead, mother. And the plan is to find another. The money is almost gone, I believe. And whose fault is that? Your father put us in this position, not me. Lady Goldsmith motions towards a loaf Joseph Goldsmith, passed out drunk in the recliner, and then to a mounted head of a nasty beast above the fireplace. What a fool tries to make it in the hornswaggle trade. Hornswagglers aren't even real. A board with a suit on rhino horn. Father is a good man, aren't you, father? Yap, menarik. Itu gue belajar dari videonya Adam Regusia sih, dia ada bikin video how to make soup with just vegetables, which is really interesting. Kayak top dia cuma pakai sayur and all the ingredients, nggak perlu pakai kaldu. Lady Goldsmith. A penchant for the drink and a tendency for idiocy is unfortunately all you'll inherit if you keep running around with louts. Evelyn, I'm sorry your scheme to whore your daughter out to richest family in London didn't work out as planned. You will find a suitable husband, and you will do so without complaint and with the utmost graciousness. Oh, so she's mourningnya itu is a Evelyn pura-pura mourning cause nggak mau dicoblangin, I guess, and her family is going poor. That makes sense, I guess. Like, udahlah gue terima aja lah plotnya lah, terima we lah. Evelyn races upstairs. You will not speak to that oddity again. Have I made myself clear? I have no interest in a disgusting rogue like William Bannister. All the well that as it is, forbidden. Forbidden? Of course, mother. Evelyn climbs out of the top of the window and shimmies down to the side of the lattice. Oh, she did say yes. How do I know? Gimana caranya gue tahu ini skrip ditulis cowok? Cause let's go back a bit. Let's trace our step back. Kita mundur sedikit. Nah gini nih, so you are interested, well, I'm sorry, but I have to decline, and if blah 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 blah, specifically this part. So kalau kalau kita isolasiin dari konteks ya, this is already obvious, ini penolakan kan, ini ceweknya nolak. This is already very obvious, but for the sake of plot and I guess comedy, she beneran actually do that in literal sense, ngikutin word by word apa yang si Willy Wonka bilang. And that's how I know it's written by a guy. Cause ya gini, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Gue nganggap kalau hubungan kayak gini tuh ya, bukan hubungan sih, cara courtship, I guess in the konteks ini zaman dulu, courtship kayak gini tuh, lu PDKT kayak gini tuh, it's not right. Like, ya ini udah penolakan tapi kok lanjut nerima jadi forbidden love. Oh, it's obviously a guy fantasy, huh? Yeah, something like that. Okay, Evelyn climbs out of the top windows and shimmies down to the side of the lattice. Evelyn waits on a dock by the shores of the large lake in the middle of the park. Bisa gitu ya, dari tulisannya dia bisa tahu ini cowok atau cewek. There's I'm not gue gak mau kedengeran seksis, but there's a way, kayak there's always a way how a guy writes women. And gue juga nyadar sih, I sometimes notice it in my writing too. it's very specific gitu loh. Kayak kalau lu baca novel-novelnya Haruki Murakami, udah jelas banget. Bahkan kalau gue nggak nyebut itu, kalau gue nggak sebut itu novelnya Haruki Murakami, terus gue kasih lu satu halaman dari novelnya gimana dia deskripsiin cewek, udah jelas banget. It's a very guy way of describing a girl. Kayak cara dia deskripsiin, cara penggambaran karakter, and even how Murakami writes sex in his novel is very much guy oriented. Kayak of course ini mah yang nulis cowok gitu. Ya udah pasti banget. Oke, lanjut. Evelyn looks around worried. Evelyn is pissed, but then in true Willy fashion in the distance across the water, six big Viking what? Willy is in this one. His merrymakers now including order in the others. Music plays and sparkles lights up the water. You made it. Is it always your policy to keep a girl waiting? Am I late? It's 1:15. My watch must have stopped. You're not wearing any watch. Sure I am, you're just not seeing it. It's an invisible watch. An invisible watch, and it doesn't tell time, it only points me in the direction of the most interesting girl within 50 links. Well then, I see it works perfectly. I think Willy has finally met his match. Willy extends his hand to help Evelyn onto the boat, motions for his band to play. It's kinda cute, but if we look at the context of the scene, it's dumb. Maybe it's just me. I'm worried. Gue udah terlalu desanitized sama genre romance in a lot of times. So hard to find interesting romance. Romance yang terakhir gue nemu interesting itu cuman serial Fleabag sama Modern Love. Belum ada lagi yang pas gitu age-nya buat gue. Lanjut. Hyde Park Lake later, Willy and Evelyn paddles towards a small island in the center of the lake he mentions for his friend to fall back. So tell me about yourself. You'll have to do better than that, Mr. William Banniston. All the same, there is no self anyway. I mean, who's to say if any of us even exist? I've been to school, Willy. Mental gymnastics do not impress me. Willy paddles the boat up onto the island. He hops up and offers Evelyn a hand. Willy Wonka, then maybe this will. Exterior Hyde Park, Lake Island, gazebo. Later, a small table is set in the middle of the gazebo. The merrymakers stand a few feet away, some playing music, some holding sparklers. And will there be an actual food at this picnic? It's right there, in front of you. The plate is empty. Evelyn shoots Wonka a look. Fine. Willy gets up, rustles through the bushes, returns and places one blueberry on each plate. A blueberry? A blueberry? You hurt my heart, Evelyn. I have gone to great expense to prepare you a three-course meal of turtle soup, the finest roast pheasant, and for dessert the sweetest of puddings. Evelyn looks down at the blueberry, picks it up, puts it in her mouth. Willy studies her. The soup needs salt. Okay, that's a bit too sudden. Willy smiles, langsung cut ke interior VV Toothpaste Factory day 1. Langsung balik lagi ke pabrik. Hah? Day 1? Wait, what? The bell rings. Willy hops, races out. Exterior London Street. Moments later, Willy races up to Evelyn, no longer in morning black, and hands her a small golden box that reads HRH buckets, fine chocolatier since 1853. The chocolate is terrible. Willy stops as Evelyn heads home, opens the box, and tastes the chocolate. Bitter. Seharusnya ditulis di sini montage. This is a montage scene. Makanya ada day 1, day 2. So jadi ini sequential. Berarti abis Willy smiles. Oh, gue ini kebayang scene-nya kayak gimana. Close up, Willy senyum, and then ada suara bell, baru jump cut ke Willy hops out, races out. Terus lanjut dia ketemu si Evelyn, lanjut lagi day 2 lagi, Willy races out, ngulangin scene yang sama. Willy approach Evelyn in the same spot, hands her a dozen roses. 1 dozen, cost me a week space, any man can think of roses. Lanjut lagi day 3, pokoknya sampai bisa Willy approach Evelyn again, this time with nothing about her invisible teacup tea. I would love some. Okay. Willy offers Emily his help. She pretends to finish the tea, puts down the fake cup, and takes his arms. As they pass, a newspaper boy holds a paper that reads, "Wars over, allies defeat Nazi menace." Okay, exterior park day a few weeks later, blah 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 blah. This scene is actually pretty sweet if kalau kita nggak peduliin the whole script. Kalau skripnya mulainya dari perjalanan Willy Wonka kerja di pabrik aja, emang dia anak miskin buruh gitu, nggak usah ada scene opening umpa-lumpa dimakan aja. Bisa jadi film yang lumayan solid, tapi impression dari pembukaannya aja udah salah. Masalahnya itu loh. Like they don't need, nggak perlu nunjukin, they don't need to show gimana cuni si Willy Wonka atau umpa-lumpa dimakan, dijual for slavery, or the other bleak aspects just yet. Just open the story of, kalau dari pendapat gue ya, kalau gue disuruh nulis kayak gini, how do I rewrite it? Fokus dulu ke Willy Wonka sama Band of Ragtags-nya. Terus nanti baru kenalin si Arthur. Terus nanti baru kenalin Emily. Baru bagian romance ini baru masuk situ, and then show the disparity between the two families gitu loh. Jadi penonton juga dapat, ini arah ceritanya konfliknya kayak begini nih, berarti Willy Wonka emang ada personal motivation gitu loh, dia pengen punya pabrik coklat, pengen kaya supaya bisa sama Emily, si Emily dari keluarga kaya, si Willy Wonka dari keluarga miskin gitu. There's personal motivation, dan itu personal motivation yang bisa relate sama audience. Ya, siapa sih yang nggak mau berjuang bekerja keras demi dapat pacar atau gebetan gitu? Hang on, I need to go to the toilet. This script reading has been really... This script reading is truly something else. Nah. Apa, Mei? Oke, I'm back. Hang on, let me ilangin dulu tulisan mau pipis ya. Oke, lanjut. Mau pipis, iya, Ray, iya. Also, welcome to the stream. Oke, lanjut. Emily sits on a bench reading a book. Willy approaches, hops out on the top of the bench behind her. Poetry? I hate poetry. You? I hardly believe that. Willy grabs the book from her, sits down next to her. Ode by Arthur O'Shaughnessy. Pipis, pipis, pipis. Pipis room. I'm falling asleep already. Just read it to me, please. Yet we are the movers and the shakers of the world forever, it seems. You're reading it backwards, Willy. A good poem can be read in any order one chooses. Now, if you don't mind. World losers and world forsakers on whom the pale moon gazes. Emily looks at Willy and smiles. They read together. We are the music makers and we are the dreamers of dreams. Willy leans in for a kiss. Emily blushes, turns away, then returns and accepts Willy's kiss. As they kiss, fireworks explode behind them. A few boys run past them in the park. Then more. What's the ruckus? Haven't you heard? Our boys are back! A jubilant parade soldier kiss their old flames. Mothers hug their son. Willy noticed something strange fall over Emily's face. She drops his hand, almost in a trance. Hal! As he watches Emily walk forward through the... On Willy, berarti ini... On Willy. The scene-nya, kalau secara kameranya nanti, secara storyboard sama secara pengambilan gambarnya, dari perspektifnya si Willy. perspektif si Willy ini bukan berarti kameranya point of view-nya Willy ya, tapi gimana caranya lu buat shotnya supaya it's from Willy's eye view. Mungkin bisa pakai POV buat nunjukin kerumunan masanya dulu, terus cut nunjukin Willy jalan, jalan ke arah kerumunan, ngelewatin kerumunan, terus baru nanti cut lagi Willy ngeliat ini, as he watches, Evelyn walks forward through the parting crowd, parting to reveal a handsome soldier, tall and square jaw. He removes his hat. This is Hal Bucket, Evelyn's fiance. Hal and Evelyn embrace. You're alive. Also, also, hello Izan, Rena Satsuga, and scripting. Hey, no, I'm not a genius, but I have my experience with script. Jadi gue bisa ngebayangin scene-nya kayak gimana. Long story, my dear, long story. But first, Willy approaches, Hal spots him, then kisses Evelyn. Hal, this is William Banniston. William, this is Hal Bucket, my fiance. Hal, Banniston, your father works for my father at the factory, eh? Cleans the loo, I believe. Well, William, when I take over, his job is yours. You have my word as a gentleman. Now, I am famished, and if I know my mother, she'll have a feast ready for us. Oh, hello, Izan. Welcome to the stream. Hal looks to Willy slyly. He knows something's up. Shouldn't I want you, Willy? Oh, I insist. I think Willy has to. Gladly. Willy races after Evelyn. She's crying. Willy paused. Do you love him? I said, do you love him? Of course not. My mother loves his money. Then tell him. We'll tell them. We'll tell them all tonight at dinner. Tell them what? That I intend to marry you. Willy. Oh, this is actually a pretty good motivation now. Tadi balik lagi ke poin gue ya. Cara ngebangun motivasi karakter. Sekarang kita udah punya alasan yang jelas kenapa Willy Wonka mau punya pabrik coklat. Dia jatuh cinta sama cewek, ya biasalah dasar anak bucin. Dia bucin, terus dia pengen, yo howdy y'all, oh howdy people, how's the stream? Gimana tadi streamnya? Oke, back to my point one second. Jadi si Willy Wonka ini udah bucin, terus dia ketemu sama ceweknya ini, ceweknya ternyata juga suka dia dan sama-sama punya imajinasi yang liar. Cuman ternyata si ceweknya ini udah tunangan sama anak yang punya pabrik coklat. Nah, now we have established the conflict of the character. Ceritanya udah mulai kegambar. Way much better dibanding tadi opening scene-nya. Hang on, ini buat yang baru datang streamnya. Opening scene-nya tadi itu, literally, this. Opening scene-nya itu literally ini umpa-lumpa diperbudak dan dimakan oleh makhluk misterius. This is the opening scene. Dan itu nggak jelas banget kata gue buat jadi opening scene. Kayak ini konteksnya apa? Kenapa awalnya dark banget gitu? Orang-orang kalau ingetnya Willy Wonka pasti mikirnya kan whimsical komedi drama tentang keluarga dan pesan moral yang tinggi gitu kan. Kenapa dibukanya harus sama umpa-lumpa diperbudak dan dimakan? Tuh kan Rina aja kaget. What? That's exactly my reaction pas tadi baca. Gue juga kaget anjir. That's how the script starts. That's the first minute of the film. Oke, tadi sampai mana? I'm alive, quarter past, bla 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 bla. Ya, sampai sini tadi. Willy. Now, since this is a rare rush, I only had time to procure this quite rare but a Squatch diamond. The queen herself owns two. Willy, here are slightly smaller. Willy gets down on one knee. I believe Goldsmith. What the heck? Yep, dan ini bakal jadi film beneran. Gue curiga bakal di-rewrite sih. I think the logical move buat yang beli naskahnya, in this case yang beli naskahnya Warner Bros. Logical move-nya itu bakal dihapus adegan pembukanya. Karena nggak cocok sama the whole... Ini baru halaman berapa? Halaman 18, berarti ini baru 15 menit pertama film. Kita baru establishing karakter sama konflik. Opening scene-nya itu nggak ada sangkut pautnya sama establishing karakter sama konflik. Although gue ada teorinya, menurut gue scene pembukanya itu ada hubungan sama pabriknya si Hal Bucket. But we'll see. For now, masih terlalu early to say that. Lanjut dulu. Willy Wonka continue. Everly Goldsmith. You really overlook. That's will you marry me backwards? You didn't expect me to propose properly, did you? Wait, is this legit? Bukan fanmade? Yeah, this is legit. This is a legit script. Ini dari The Blacklist. So, if you don't know what The Blacklist is, itu kayak katalog script Hollywood yang nggak ada yang, katalog script Hollywood yang nggak ada mau ambil, tapi di vote. Jadi ada sistem anonymous votingnya gitu loh. Kayak ini skrip-skrip bagus yang udah ditolak di berbagai tempat, kita kumpulin di satu website, satu katalog. Hollywood producers and executives bisa ngevote secara anonymous mana skrip yang mereka anggap bagus. Terus mungkin nanti bisa dibeli skripnya, soalnya udah ada label, oh ini masuk The Blacklist loh, ini top 5 The Blacklist tahun ini. Ini salah satu skrip paling teratas di The Blacklist tahun 2011. Skripnya dibeli tahun 2014, so what we got now, ini versi paling terakhir yang ada di publik, versi tahun 2014. Dibeli sama Warner Brothers, dan rencananya bakal dirilis filmnya tahun 2023. 2022-2023. So yeah, this is a legit script. As in a legit script. This is not fan-made. Sebenarnya banyak sih film-film bagus yang masuknya dari The Blacklist. Kayak, yang masuk The Blacklist itu, I think, gue lupa, Hollywood Blacklist. Kayaknya yang masuk The Blacklist itu banyak yang udah diproduksi dan emang jadi film-film bagus juga. Cuman gue lupa secara spesifik mana yang top 5-nya. I need to Google it. Hollywood The Blacklist. The Imitation Game. Imitation Game itu dari 2014. The Imitation Game itu dari yang masuk Blacklist survey itu. American Hustle, Juno, The King's Speech, Slumdog Millionaire, Spotlight, The Revenant, The Descendants, itu semua dari The Blacklist. Jadi awalnya itu terjebak di limbo 2-3 tahun sampai akhirnya ada yang mau beli skripnya. Oke, lanjut dulu. That's Will for You Marry Me Backwards. You didn't expect me to propose properly, did you? I would expect nothing less. So, yes, I'll marry you, Willy. They kiss, Willy spins around. Above, Lady Goldsmith, eavesdropping, angrily closes the lace curtains. The Bucket Estate. The grand gates sporting a giant cursive B open. Sporting a giant cursive B. Open as a line of cars heads down the long tree-lined driveway. A grand estate right in the center of the town. A line of servants greet Everleigh, a very elated Lady Goldsmith, and a very confused Lord Goldsmith. Willy enters behind them. He approaches Everleigh and grabs her hand. Lady Goldsmith smacks it off. Lady Goldsmith, why is he here? He was invited by Hal. Lady Goldsmith sours until a stern couple descends the grand staircase. This is George and Georgina Bucket, the wealthiest family in London. Keluarganya punya bisnis coklat, tapi nama keluarganya Bucket. I mean, I guess ya udahlah, gue ngikutin logika skripnya aja lah, like whatever deh. Seingat gue, kalau penamaan keluarga di Europe, terutama yang Celtic background kayak Inggris gitu, itu sebenarnya terkait sama profesi pekerjaan lu sih. Jadi kayak misalnya Smith, ya berarti dia tukang besi, keluarga tukang besi, si tukang besi Taylor berarti tukang jahit. So that was the old naming convention. Jadi nama keluarga di sana itu sebenarnya berhubungan sama keluarganya dulu kerja apa, what their ancestor work. So kalau nama keluarganya Bucket, mungkin dulu kerjaannya jualan ember, terus pindah bisnis jadi jualan coklat. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a Bucket. Lady Goldsmith, Georgina Bucket, Lord Joseph and Lady Josephina, always a delight. I just realized namanya cuman Lady Goldsmith itu Josephina Goldsmith, terus Georgina Bucket. Ini namanya, I think, kalau gue bicara namanya, I think this fits gimana caranya Roald Dahl, penulis original Willy Wonka, the book, name his characters, it makes sense. Jadi ini satu aspek yang benar sih. Jasa laundry kali, bisa jadi. Oke, lanjut Lord Gobsmith. Georgie, how are you? How's the chocolate business treatingnya? Good, I say. Lady Gobsmith is mortified. What a joyous occasion, Hal, alive, and a war hero at that. You must be beside yourself with a twinkling twinkle. Oddly, the buckets are not that real. And of course, our elderly Hal's fiance, you remember? Hal's fiance, you remember? Ini ada penekanan di sini, dan kalau lihat dari konteks dialognya, oddly the buckets are not thrilled. Mereka juga keluarga the bucket nggak seneng sama mak coblangannya maknya Gobsmith. Has been practically prostrate with grief this whole time. Poor thing. Mr. and Mrs. Bucket. And who is this interestingly dressed fellow? No one. This is William Banninston, Lord Gobsmith valet. Well, I do hope you'll be joining us. Valet. Well, I do hope you'll be joining us for dinner, William. Wouldn't miss it for all the cocoa in a Loompa land. Lady Gobsmith can barely control her anger. Dining room, later downtown style. No, thanks. Very helpful to describe a royal dining area. No, I don't mind. Gue nggak mau ngulang poin yang sama, kritik yang sama. But kalau lu nulis scene, kalau opening line lu dari abis ini, scene break ini lu nggak bisa jelasin deskripsi ruangannya kayak gimana, you're doing a bad job. Jadi kalau bisa sehabis ini, sehabis ini nih, dining room. Terus ini kan line pertamanya kan ngejelasin lingkungannya gimana kan? Just explain it sedetail mungkin. You're gonna help the writer. Lalu bakal nolong banget sutradara, art director, set designer, prop. Terus mungkin yang perlu cari ekstranya juga, jadi tahu gitu harus nyari seberapa banyak, apa yang harus dicari, lokasinya di mana, apa aja yang perlu disiapin. Kalau cuman kayak gini doang, stres anjir ntar. Hal, mid-convo. And that's when the third bomb hit, but it didn't explode, at least not yet. It just rolled along the deck, landing right at my feet. I look at my crew, these men I love, and say to myself, Hal, you have got to die for the crew, you've got to die for the crown. Lady Gobsmith wipes a tear. So I picked up the bond and drove into the Mediterranean. Sharks everywhere. Such bravery. And the next thing I knew, I was on the shores of Tunisia. I made my way through the burning desert, fighting off the occasional hornswaggler along the way, and finally to Marrakesh, where I learned my dear mother and father thought I was pronounced dead. Elsa, the maid, clears Hal's plate. He sneaks his hand up her dress and pats her ass. Oh. But enough about me. I'm just happy to be back, alive, healthy, and with the woman I love. Hal leans over and kisses Evelyn. Lady Gobsmith is elated. William Fumi stands up. William, do you have a toast? I do not, sir, but I believe my dear friend Evelyn dies. Evelyn, trembling in fear, but set up. To my beloved fiancé, Hal, let us toast to your miraculous return. Really? Hal, probably just a bit too much to drink. I'll take care of this. Hal exits an uncomfortable silence. Georgina, wherever did you get such beautiful cutlery? Interior, the Bucket Estate hallway. Same. Willy raced furiously through an ornate hallway filled with doors. From his perspective, the door starts to morph and elongate, becoming all twisted and wonky. Okay, I can imagine the scene, tapi mungkin kalian bingung ini kenapa line-nya di underline. Ini berarti penekanan di skripnya ini kayak this is a very important part of the scene. Makanya di deskripsi ini juga lumayan detail. So, kalau let's say hypothetically speaking dalam skenario storyboardingnya nanti kayak gimana, gue ngebayanginnya ini pakai distorted perspective, like let's say mungkin pakai fish eye lens atau mungkin pakai CGI or something supaya pintunya kelihatan kayak melengkung-lengkung kayak gitu. Tapi paling gampang pakai fish eye lens. Mungkin nanti tambah efek color chroma juga. Or to make it a little bit more doozy, maybe add some blur effect. Gue kebayang sih. Jadi kayak lo udah fish eye, aparaturnya kecil. Kayak bukan aparatur. What's the term to make more blur? Oh ya, aparaturnya kecil. Something like that. He passes a portrait of Hal and punches it with his fist, but at the end of hallway stands Hal. I know you're just a Luke cleaner son, but you must know it's impolite to cause a scene. Willy tries to move past him, but the much bigger Hal grabs his wrist. Come, let's have a chat. Willy Wonka. She doesn't love you. I know, and quite frankly, the feeling is mutual. Elsa enters with 2 glasses of scotch. Honestly, I prefer a more looks at Elsa, formidable woman myself, but as it were, my family is very wealthy and her family has a title and so on and so forth, blah blah blah. You can have any woman in London. I can, and I do, but when I marry Emily, I will be the first person in my family to have a title, William. I'm sure you can understand how having a title will make my parents so proud of me. Ah, the good old class conflict. Good old class conflict. Good old royalty versus, jadi bahkan buat keluarga kaya kayak Hal Bucket, having a royal title is more important. Maybe it's time to abolish royals. Oops. Nah. But pretend I never said that. United Kingdom, please don't put me on a blacklist or something. Willy looks around at the beast. There are no hornswogglers in Tunisia. Sorry. I'm sorry, your story. You said you fought hornswogglers in the desert. Hornswogglers are jungle beasts. You didn't save your crew, did you? You jumped ship at the first sign of danger. You're a coward, Hal Bucket, a fraud. Listen to me, you little freak. You know nothing about what happened here. I know you're lying, and I intend to tell everyone. Be in my chamber in an hour. And wear what I bought you this time. Ooh, spicy. Sexy time, eh? Willy sits on his roof, the grey nuts of London closing in below, running along the cobblestones heavily. She pounds on the door, no answer. The Majesty heard you. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Please. Here's the thing with the UK royalties. I don't, yes, I know they're a huge problem of class conflict in United Kingdom, but gue cuma ngeliat mereka sebagai hiburan aja. They're like that, they're like folks, they're like human zoo. Kayak, oh, it's so cute. It's so cute ngeliat orang kaya acting up. You know, that kind of stuff. Like, I don't mind if the only rich people that exist in this world are the UK royalties, karena they make entertaining circus, at least for the public. At least for me, I found them very entertaining. I know that's a really fucked up way to say royalty about the royalty, but that's just how I feel. Willy, I'm sorry, I didn't know what to do. Willy looks down from the roof, then coldly with a flip of his overflowing coat turns the other way. Oh, what? Hal zips up his pen as he shuffles Elsa out of his bedroom into the hallway. She's not thrilled with what she has to do for him. Hal. And Elsa? She turns back. Hal picks up a decorative cane off the wall. It has a brass handle. Come here, my sweet. One last thing. I need you to go to the police right now. Elsa, I'm sorry. Go to the police immediately and tell them Mr. William Paddington did this to you. Did what to me, sir? Hal smacks Elsa across the face with the cane. Then again in the eye. She doubles over in pain. Go now. Pamit dulu Ki, diriku rehat. Oke, selamat istirahat. Padahal baru balik lagi ke bagian fuck up-nya. Like, what is this scene? What the fuck? Tadi udah bagus-bagus, tone-nya udah oke. Tadi tone-nya udah mulai oke. Tone-nya udah mulai improve, and then suddenly, this? Oh, god damn it. Gak bisa nggak sih nggak edgy dulu? Ini baru 24, baru 23. This is still the first 20 minutes of the film. Can we not go edgy every 10 minutes? Nggak bisa kah nggak edgy tiap 10 menit? Like, I just want, dark boleh, dewasa boleh, tapi ada garis antara dewasa dan edgy. This is just edgy. Like, come on. Go now. I said go! Elsa, afraid in pain, races towards a police building. Oh my god, Willy, please talk to me. Did you hear anything? Not a thing. I could have sworn I heard the crumpling sound of guilt. Balik lagi kan, balik lagi Edgy anjir. God, I want to meet whoever write this script. Kayak, apa sih yang ada di pikiran lo anjir? Ini dia nyedot kokain berapa liter anjir kok? Tunggu, kokain kok dalam liter? Kokain is not that. Balik lagi, edgy lagi, dan sekarang balik lagi normal. Willy, please talk to me. Do you hear anything? Nothing. I could have sworn I heard the groveling sounds of guilt. Sounded more like the shrieks of shame to me. They keep walking. Willy, please. Maybe you should hear her out. There could be an explanation. Okay, we are the music makers and we're the dreamers of dream. I don't understand Willy. One man with a dream at pleasure shall go forth and conquer a crowd. And three with a run new songs can trample an empire down. Willy walks on, Everly chilled, stays put. Exterior London street seems bombs couldn't distract Willy as he walks. Interior Willy Wonka's house same. Willy enters, slams the door behind him. He stops cold. His pop is crying. Pop's been fired. In the distance, police sirens. 43 years I've cleaned the loo at the buckets. 43 years. 43 tahun lo jadi cleaning service. Like like okay, I know you guys want. I know the script. I know the writers intend buat nunjukin class conflict, but mana ada kerja 43 tahun jadi OB? Why? Dude, I know I'm supposed to suspend my disbelief, but why the hell I'm supposed to believe ada orang yang kerja di OB 43 tahun? And not once, apa, dan tiba-tiba main dipecat kayak gini. Oke, kalau main tiba-tiba dipecat, main tiba-tiba dipecat kayak gini udah biasa sih. But 43 tahun, I'm supposed to believe that? No way. No way, my man. No way. Tuh kan, kaget kan, cleaning service 43 tahun. Why the hell you're wasting 43 years as cleaning service? Never miss a day, never miss a spot. I don't know what I've done wrong. The police sirens are closing in. What are we going to do, Willy? I don't know what I've done wrong, Willy. I just don't know what I've done wrong. Furious, Willy throws back his coat, spots his dead gate, and with a thick brass handle picks it up. He smacks it against his hand and heads right back out the door. Willy, he's gone. He turns Elsa. She nods, then looks away in shame. Another policeman picks up the cane. Then nods to the constable. What? What have I done? Get in the car. I've done nothing wrong, William, but I've done nothing wrong. A judge leers at the unmoved Willy. Behind Willy are his sobbing parents. Also in attendance are the buckets, Lord and Lady Cosmic, Elsa, and Hal. No, Everly. Judge, will the defendant please rise? Are you ready to receive the news of your fate? The suspense is terrible. I hope it lasts. You, William Banniston, for the crime of indecent assault upon a lady, shall be sentenced to 10 years of hard labor in the dark colonies. Okay, Willy Wonka bakal dikirim ke Australia, I guess. Dark colonies, right? He's gonna get sent to Australia. A gavel pounds. Willy Mums collapses. The copsmith seems thrilled. Two bailiffs grabs Willy and shackle him. Remove him! The bailiff throws Willy out to Old Bailey Criminal Court, London. Moments later, Willy is shoved into the waiting paddy wagon. Devin, Arthur, and the rest of merrymakers are there. Boo! Boo to the swine of London! Boo to the pigs of London! Boo! Yeah, pigs! Boo! 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 1312 or something like that, I guess. Apa itu Dark Colonies? Nggak tahu, tapi gue juga berasumsi Dark Colony itu Australia. I'm not sure if punishing hard labor to colonists masih berlaku di Inggris post-World War II, but again, I'm not British, so I don't know. Arthur runs up the paddy wagon, concerned. Willy Wonka, promise you'll write sluggy. A lot will happen in 10 years and I expect you to keep me abreast. What are you going to do, Willy? I don't think reality is whatever you want it to be in a forced labor camp. I have something else that will get me through. What's that? The paddy wagon starts up. We move in on Willy. He's different, more determined. Revenge, sluggy. I will have the revenge on the buckets. I will make them pay. I will make their children pay. I will make their children's pay. And I will make all of London pay for what they have done to my broken heart. You know, if kalau ini bukan tentang Willy Wonka, ini monolognya bisa jadi genuinely good backstory buat villain sih. But Willy Wonka is the main character dan nggak mungkin ada dijadiin antagonis, right? The paddy wagon tears off into the bustling London streets. And I love dogs, London night, pouring rain, a bustling shipyard. Willy is manhandled onto the ominous-looking ship. Interior prison ship. Moments later, Willy is marched by 2 guards down a long hallway along the bottom of the ship's hull. Above him, lines of prison cells filled with vile characters. Interior prison ship, cell, same. Willy is tossed inside, nothing but the hay and a small round window. 2 very creepy men are across him. One is short and stout, and one is tall and lanky. Meet broad nose and fickle burger. Fickle Gruber. Alright. Broad nose stares at Willy, then looks at Fickle Gruber. He then lights a match in the darkness. Broad nose, welcome. Fickle Burger and Broad nose begins to laugh. Exterior prison ship. The engine starts up. Berarti ini scene-nya ambil dari karena ini kapal. So let's just imagine it's a ship. It's a huge ship, like maybe a cargo ship. Kalau exterior prison same, berarti adegannya ini ambil shot dari bawah kapalnya, nunjukin what's apa ya disebutnya, the ship's engine, yang di luar itu, yang kayak radar motor kayak gitu, shot dari situ. The dock boys reduce the hitches and push away from the dock, berarti nunjukin lepas dari dock, shot dari dock. Behind them, a car races up. Everly gets out and runs toward the edge of the dock. Willy, the ship pushes away. Oh no. The ship pushes away. Dari sekarang balik lagi. Oh, ini karena konteksnya sama, seharusnya ini karena konteksnya sama. The broad nose is at the window, looks to Willy. Hey, Fickle Burger, looks like sweetheart is here. She looks like a fine sweetheart to me, ain't it? Right, broad nose? Through the porthole window, Evelyn is distraught, searching for Willy. Who is she? No one. Through the porthole, a crying Evelyn gets smaller and smaller as the ship sails down the Thames. Exterior Atlantic Ocean. A few days later, night, the prison ship steams through rough seas. Tears lagi. I'm very much enjoying my time on what had turned out to be a luxury cruise ship with passengers of the highest quality. Broadnose is doubled over in the corner vomiting. Fickle Burger, for Christ's sakes, will you quit it, you wanker? Broadnose vomits again. Willy walks over to him. Here you go. Go ahead. Ain't nothing there. Yeah, your hand's empty. You only think it's empty, but this, my friends, is a Singapore seasickness pill. Size small. Why you always talk like that? Go ahead. Broadness Beyonce reaches into Willy's palm and picks up the pill, takes it. Now usually it begins working in just few seconds. Fickle Burger stands up. He's huge. You stop talking that mess, boy. Willy Wonka, I know none of the what you speak, Mr. Fickle Burger. I'm merely trying to help my dear friend, Mr. Broadnose. Hey, it's working. I feel better. That's impossible. I really feel better though. Look. Broadnose stands up. Fickle Burger looks to Willy. Who are you? William Benenson. I work at the TV toothpaste factory. Fickle Burger. Who are you really? A magician or something? You into the dark arts, ain't ya? A devil worshipper? Behind his back, Fickle Burger pulls out a shiny knife. I'm just a young man enjoying a beautiful Christmas with new friends. Fickle Burger holds the knife to Willy's neck. Listen here, you little punk. You've got a lot of nerve coming in here with your wonky magic and your wonky clothes and you're talking all in wonky rhymes. Let's all calm down now. Willy looks at the porthole. A big wave is coming. Shut up, you fat wanker. Now if I hear one more weird thing or crazy or sing-songy thing out of your damn little mouth of yours, I'm... Bam! The wave hits Fickle Burger Wars. Willy grabs a knife. Willy Wonka holding the knife. Mr. Fickle Gruber, our mutual bunkmate, Mr. Broadnose and I have another 13 days on this ship with you. And while I do find your honesty refreshing, as I might say, it is very un-British still, we would appreciate a little decorum for the rest of the trip. Fickle Burger is madder than ever. He approaches Willy. Decorum? I said no weird words. I'm gonna rip your throat out. And bam! Another big wave. Fickle Burger stumbles and falls onto the knife in Willy's hand. What? Then bam! Another big wave. Fickle Grubber stumbles and falls forward onto the knife in Willy's hand. Fickle Grubber drops to the ground. Wonky bastard. Fickle grubber dies. Hang on, I need a drink. Iya, nggak sengaja. Nggak sengaja, tapi literally tiap 10 menit naskahnya jadi edgy. He's dead. He fell onto the knife and you killed him. No, I will never kill anyone. You're not just some guy who beat up a lassie, are ya? You're a murderer. You saw for yourself. He fell. It's okay, mate. I won't tell a soul. It was an accident. We all tell ourselves whatever to get us through the night. Don't we, Wonky? I promise I didn't mean to. Sure, you meant to, but like I said, your secrets is safe with me. All bad apples deserve to die. Isn't that right, Wonky? No, no one deserves to die. Let me make you a little deal, my murdering friend. You give me all the cash you got in that sack of yours and I will tell us all. But I did nothing wrong. Murderer! Shh! Murderer! Stop saying that. Murderer! Stop! Murderer! Shut up! Shut up! Willy looks around, picks up his pillow, shoves it in Protno's voice. Protno says, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! What? What? Frognos twitches, fights back, twitches again, stops fighting, then dies. I'm pretty sure the script is gonna broke me now, cause this I mean. Aduh, hang on, I need to take this one. I mean, kalau lu lihatnya dari konteks filmnya yang tahun 19, kalau lihat konteksnya dari tahun yang film 1970 yang sama Gene Wilder itu, lu bisa buat asumsi kalau emang Willy Wonka punya malicious intent ke anak-anaknya, ke anak-anak yang dapat golden ticket kecuali buat si Charlie. Itu kalau lu lihat dari film yang tahun 1970 ya. Dan mungkin bisa dijelasin kayak, oh okay, maybe this is the base of his trauma and his malicious intent, pura-pura putting accident and whatnot. But orang-orang pasti taunya most people taunya tuh yang film versi tahun 2005 kan, yang sama Johnny Depp, yang lebih whimsical, lebih lucu, lebih surreal gitu, dan gak ada elemen darknya. Kalau yang versi tahun 1970, it's a bit dark. And the implications is not great dibanding sama yang tahun 2005 yang nunjukin setidaknya ya semua anak-anaknya masih hidup. But that, oh my god. Oh my god. Like in a wall of the bucket estate, the world starts to become all twisty and turny. What have I done? Nothing. I've done nothing. All bad apples deserve to die. Willy smiles. A guard walks by, looks, and Willy sells. Looks like Protnos and Fickle Grubber are asleep. The guard passes on. Willy then sops up and gets to work later. Willy shoves Fickle Grubber's long and janky body through the porthole window. Ya coba, yang 1971 bagus kok. I think it's good. Gene Wilder juga comedic timingnya lebih bagus daripada Johnny Depp sih kata gue. Cuman, it has a more darker implications dibanding yang tahun 2005. Yang tahun 2005 kan lumayan, setidaknya jelas lah implikasinya kayak gimana. Tapi yang 1971 tuh beneran leave some things on your imagination and the imagination will not lead you to a great place. Willy shoves Fickleburger long and lanky body through the porthole window. Exterior prison ship, same. Splash! Fickle Grubber's body falls into the turbulent sea. And so, Sluggy. While I have my new friends. Willy pushes Protno's chubby body as hard as he can through the porthole window. Stop. The guard's footsteps approach. Willy pushes again and again until finally Protno's body falls into the sea, followed by the knife. It's always sad to see them go. Your friend, Willy. Interior prison cell, Willy begins to yell, guard, guard! The guard races over, Willy points to the open window. Exterior prison ship, same for guards hang over the railing. Tourism right, two bodies pop in a distance. Exterior prison ship, 13 days later. The ship approaches the same jungle island from the opening. Okay, so... Oh, jadi ini dark colony-nya. Okay, that opening scene starting to make sense now. Tapi masih nggak masuk akal, kayak... What the hell are they doing with the Oompa-Loompas? Kenapa Oompa-Lompasnya dikorbanin? We still have no context for that. Tapi sebenarnya kita udah dapat konteks ini pulau di mana Willy Wonka diasingkan atau dipenjara or whatever, sent to Gulag. Willy steps out onto the dock holding an apple. A bright, almost technicolor island, all manners of trees no one has ever seen before begins rustling. A small work camp is nearby. Up the airy mountain, down the rushing glen, we dare not go hunting for fear of little men. Then, the same furious howl we heard earlier, Willy smiles, takes a bite of his apple. The war god look as his passenger manifest. And for, let's see, murder. And I got you down twice. See here, broad nose, and then Fickelburger. Double murder, I see. And I shall gladly pay for the crimes. War camp guard. And you will, my boy. You will. Jam segini. Another war camp guard shows Willy inside the camp. Later, the war camp guards compare their passenger manifest. Sirius and Mr. and Mrs. Pennington. It is with deep regret Willy's mom read a facial letter. What? What? And heartfelt condolences that we inform you of the passing of your son William on the prison ship Cataluna. What? What is going on? What is going on with the plot? Seriously, what the fudge? Oh my god, how makeshift funeral, all the merrymakers in black, just a silhouette, Arthur who your son had no items of value upon his person, and so therefore we have enclosed none of his belongings. He was buried at the sea. Have a lovely day. Arthur crumples up the letter, the band begins to play. Prison work camp. A few months later, a vast orchard of cocoa trees surrounded by high walls topped with barbed wire fences. At various points along the wall, Arab sniper space. Goes, oh, seriously, what the hell is with this plot? What the hell is with this plot? What is with this plot? Kenapa penjaranya kayak gini banget sih? Oh my god! Oh my god, this is so awful! What the hell? What the hell, man? Forget what I said about paling ini perlu rewrite. They totally gonna need to write the script again from zero. Cause there's no way ini mau kalau lihat dari cast sama saudara yang diambil, nggak mungkin ini film bisa jadi PG-13. It's too dark, man. Too dark. Oh my god. A vast orchard of cocoa trees surrounded by high walls topped with barbed wire fences. At various points along the wall, armed sniper space. Willy, now with a beard and beaten down look, works the fields, removing cocoa pods with fellow prisoners. An evil-looking dude, 7 feet tall, and with a skull running from his ear and his left leg grabs a whip. This is a sham, the prison foreman with anger issues, the awful man from the opening. Sham, faster, you bundles of rubbish, human rubbish, that's what you are, rubbish. Willy looks up to the snipers, then to a fellow prisoner. Whispering, I guess they're also escaping. The prisoner looks to Sham to make sure he's not looking. This is Felix, 20, slim and shy. Felix, the snipers aren't for us, they are for wang doodles. Wang doodles are real, harmless mostly, but they love their cocoa. The ones you really need to watch out are the hornswagglers and the snooze-wangers. Like I suppose you'll warn me of the ferocious knit. Shh, but too late, Sham is there. What do you say? Nothing, sir. You're making fun of my face? No, sir, not at all. Let me tell you something. If a pansy like yourself came to my face with the ferocious kind knit like I did, you'll be in for more than a scar, Mr. Protospical Grubber. I'm sorry, sir. Find me at the final whistle. I got a special task for ya. Shafi needs snoozeberries. They are the governor's favorite, and I think you're just a pate to go out and forage them. Sham begins to laugh, so do the other prisoners. Get to work, wankers. Later, dusk. The sun has set over the jungle. Its ominous, horrid sound comes from the towering trees surrounding the camp. Wang doodles, snozzwangers, or worse, Willy whispers to Felix as they shimmy a tree to get to some more cocoa pods. Here's what you do. Go straight along the stream to that hill over there. That's where the snozzberries grow. If a snozzwanger attacks you, toss them a snozzberry. Put them in a state of bliss for hours. They live for snozzberries, but snozzberries grow too high for them to reach. Okay, toss the snozzwangers for the snowberry. That's it if you get past hornswagglers. What do I do? Run. What about the wang doodles, duck, and the ferocious knit, prey, and the oompa-loompas? They're just a mess. Willy's like, great. He shimmies down the tree. And hey, I was framed too. Willy, how do you know my name? I worked for the buckets once. Still am, really. We are all now. All these beans go to the buckets. Free labor. Tuh kan, bener teori gua. The bucket is all evil. They use mereka pakai prison labor and they feed umpa-lumpas to whatever the hell makhluk yang di opening tadi itu apaan. Jadi udah pakai buruh penjara, bunuh umpa-lumpa, perbudak umpa-lumpa, and then this. I know you didn't it. I know how. I know what's he capable of. And what about you? Same boat, but not the buckets. I'm a clockmaker by trade. I got apprenticeship in Germany to study under what I thought was a great master. The past. Interior clockmaker shop, Germany, the past, as Felix describes, we see the action. Blah, blah, blah. But turns out he was a fraud, evil man, fat as the Matterhorn, like an overstuffed bratwurst. He stole my design. It was a watch that died out a soft ping exactly 10 years before the wearer of the watch was to die. To the minute. Accurate 99.9% of the time. I put all my effort into it. I thought, what a gift to know the date of your demise. One could live life to the fullest, but this German had a newborn son. One day, his baby, obese little thing, crawled into the shop and pinged my watch, and it pinged in the hand of the newer. The German flew into a rage. I told him, I'm sorry, but the watch does not lie. Furious, he convinced the police I stole a bunch of his family's prize cuckoo clocks. Man! Plotnya liar sekali ini. Although kalau ada jam kayak gitu gue gak mau pakai sih. I don't want to know. But that's just me. And the law believe him. They always believe the rich guys. And so I ended up here. And what was this wine's name? Gloop. Augustus Gloop Senior. And I'll get my revenge. Hang on. Hang on a second. Ini kayaknya semua kenapa karakternya ada di itu. Hang on, let me. No. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, the implications is not great. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I figured out. Tadi nama keluarga yang punya pabrik coklatnya itu Bucket. Karakter utama di Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory, Charlie Bucket. Terus tadi nama kakeknya siapa? Nama bapaknya Mom and Pop, nggak pernah dijelasin sih. Terus nama yang masukin si Felix ke penjara itu Augustus Gloop Senior. Augustus Gloop. Now it just dawned on me. Okay. I get it. I get the plot now. I get the plot. Good luck. Exterior prison camp night. Sham hands Willy a pocket watch. You got 2 hours. Sham and Chevy, the camp chef, wave goodbye to Willy as he's led out of the camp and heads into the jungle. They both laugh hysterically. Exterior jungle night. Willy, holding his satchel, follows along the stream. All kinds of terrible noises come from all directions. He pulls out the watch. 1 hour and 45 minutes left. He hops over a stone in the stream. Swoop! What was that? Swoop! Several beady green eyes in the tree. Wang doodle. A wang doodle flutters down on the stone in the stream in front. It looks like an owl with the face of a raccoon. You're adorable. The wang doodle lets out a hideous squeal, revealing its sharp fangs. Or not. Iya, jadi kayaknya yang kalau gua tangkap dari plotnya, si Hal Bucket ini mungkin buyutnya si Charlie Bucket. Terus if I can guess the plot, berarti nanti Willy Wonka bakal jadi pemilik pabriknya Bucket. If I can guess. Terus anak-anak yang menang golden ticketnya itu sebenarnya, wait, Willy Wonka ada prequelnya? Ya, nanti ini diproduksi. This script will actually exist as a film in 2023. Atau mungkin gak bakal sama persis kayak skrip yang ini, bakal ditulis ulang banyak. Ya, jadi kalau gue tangkap, let's say Hal Bucket itu buyutnya si Charlie Bucket. Origin story si Wonka, yep. Bentar, gue mau address my point dulu. Jadi berarti plotnya, I can guess, pertengahan konflik itu kayak gimana. Willy Wonka balik lagi abis dari gulag, terus dia beli pabriknya Bucket, they make the family poor or something like that. Dan karena tadi sepertinya dia ngerik golden ticket supaya yang dapat golden ticket itu turunan dari keluarga orang-orang yang ketemu sama Charlie sama si Willy Wonka dan punya dendam. Get it? Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, no. That's dark. That's edgy as fuck. Edgy banget anjir ini di script. Oke, alright, lanjut dulu. Exterior prison camp, work same, Sham and Chef hear the squeal. Guess the governors won't be getting his nose berries tonight. They both laugh. Okay, you don't like leaves? Then I'll just be on my way and you all can dine on whatever. Well then. A giant boar-like critter with red fur and a big snout. Snowswanger. Willy starts running as fast as he can. The Snowswanger takes off after him. It's hard to tell what's going on as Willy moving so fast through the jungle, but he hops over a log, so does the Snowswanger. Then around a boulder, Snowswanger is still there. Then up ahead, a step rock. Above it are famed snowsberry bushes, bright red fruit glistening. Willy throws himself into the rock face, barely hanging on. The Snowswager, bearing his incisor, is right below him. Willy gets a leg up just in time. The Snowswager runs back, turns, changes, he's gonna jump. Okay. Mungkin kalian bingung kenapa tadi di skrip di halaman-halaman sebelumnya scene-nya itu dijelasin dalam satu paragraf, sementara di sini langsung kayak setiap action and line break, setiap action line break, action line break, action line break. This is yang kayak gini ini sering banget ditemuin di naskah-naskah film action buat supaya supaya kelihatannya lebih fast paced. Jadi ini kan, hang on, I'm gonna scroll up. Ini supaya gampang digambarin nanti pas koreografi sama storyboardingnya. Soalnya kan ini action sequence. Jadi this one line, satu atau dua baris ini itu kemungkinan besar bakal jadi satu shot tersendiri. Like, it's hard to tell what's going on. Willy's moving so fast through the jungle. Berarti ini adegan dia lari, terus cut dia loncat, cut lagi, Snowswagernya juga loncat. Atau nggak usah cut, bisa aja diloncat, habis itu Snowswagernya loncat, terus baru cut lagi, the boulder scene, etc. You get my point. Willy stretches as far as long as he can. A snowsberry dangles above him. The Snowswager jumps. Willy grabs the snowsberry and tosses it into Snowswager's open mouth. The Snowswager collapses to the ground in a state of snowsberry bliss. I get it. From across the clearing, another terrible beast. This one looks like a rhino, but a furry with a massive horn. This is a horned smuggler, and it's about to eat a little man. This is Narpa, an Oompa Loompa. He's not orange with green hair. He's short, red, muscular with tan skin and Southeast Asian features. His face is painted with orange and green troublemakings. Oh no, that makes sense, but it's a bit racist, I guess, bagi orang Asia Tenggara being described having Southeast Asian features, just like that, nggak dijelasin deskriptif lebih jelas. Kayak orang Asia Tenggara kan beragam, kayak nggak cuman kayak umpa-lumpa. That's a bit racist. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I think it's just racist. Oh my god. Alright, lanjut dulu. Willy jumps into action. Hornswagger, little Hornswagger. Over here, my giant, terrifying beast. Narpa, Willy, Narpa poses a huge pressure. We did just meet, Narpa. Oh. Narpa uses his torch to illuminate the city's exquisite cave paintings. Willy is amazed. A great tribe. Narpa nods. That's you, Oompa Loompa. So you are real. Narpa is like, duh. A great tribe live in peace, eating from the trees, the cocoa trees. They are very happy until the giant man came. Oh, that would be me. I mean, not me personally. I'm on your side here, as I too have always been a bit outcast. So moving on, the giant man forced the... Oh man, gua paling gak demen exposition kayak gini. This is so boring. Kayak... Ini kan karena ngejelasin something new gitu ya. Something new to the audience, at least, backstory-nya Oompa Loompa. Kenapa deskripsiinnya harus lewat cave paintings dan Willy Wonka narasiin deskripsiin cave paintingsnya? Why not? Kenapa nggak buat adegan di mana Willy Wonka ketemu sama tribe Oompa Loopanya langsung, terus dia bisa lihat kulturnya kayak gimana, like see how they work, their culture, introduce to apa makanan favorit mereka, how they eat, how they gather food, how they hunt. You can do the same thing much more effectively karena ada bayangan visualnya buat audiensnya juga, jadi audience tahu secara visual kayak gimana kan. Kalau cuma deskripsi kayak gini mah it's a snooze fest. Nobody wants. Ingat loh, film itu medium audio visual. Kalau cuma audio doang, ya gue dengerin podcast juga bisa, dengerin radio juga bisa. Harus di match up antara elemen audio sama visual. And exposition ngejelasin sesuatu in a film, emang sulit sih, gue akuin. Tapi gue tetap megang prinsip show, don't tell, kalau bisa. So moving on, the giant man forced the Oompa Loompas deeper into the jungle where the beasts live. That's Hornswagger and the Snowswagger. The giant man stole trees, you mean the cocoa? And then the giant man kidnapped the Oompa Loompas and fed them to the giant beast in the ground, the ferocious meat. I'm sorry. Oh no, there must be some sort of mistake. I'm not a hero. He points to the Hornswagger's horn. Narpa makes a grinding gesture. Grind? Narpa nods. He then reaches into his palm and pretends to toss the dust in the air. He then makes a choking gesture and falls to the ground. Poison. Narpa nods. He then opens his palm, pulls out a leaf, and unfolds it, revealing a small piece of chocolate. Willy takes it. Narpa nods. Go ahead, eat it. Willy takes a bite. We move in on space. He smiles, then closes his eye. It is truly the best piece of chocolate ever. You must show me how you make this. Narpa takes back the leaf, then points to the horn, then another grinding gesture, then points to the drawing of the giant man. Revenge. You want revenge on the giant man? Narpa nods, and then just like that, he's gone. We all do, my little friend. We all do. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it for now. The script ini script udah ngerusak otak gue, anjir, pusing gue stres gue bacanya, it's too edgy. Mungkin kapan-kapan bisa lanjut lagi, I don't know, semoga gue nggak kena, semoga strip ini nggak ketahuan sama Warner Bros, otherwise I might get copyright strike for reading a script, I don't know, but we'll see. Kapan-kapan kita lanjut lagi, ini nanggung soalnya, ini udah halaman 47, that means kita udah setengah jalan filmnya, walaupun buat bacanya gue makan waktu durasi filmnya juga. Anyway, let's change scene. Oh my god, that was truly something else. I don't know what the hell Warner Bros was thinking adapting the script. Berasa nyerap tenaga skripnya. Yes, my energy got sucked. Dan gue udah bisa nebak tadi itu selanjutnya kayak gimana Willy Wonka bakal ngebunuhin si foreman penjara pakai racun. Oh my god, that's dark! I did not imagine. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thank you Hana for joining in. So, sekarang jam sudah menunjukkan pukul 22:41. My throat is very sore, apalagi kemarin gue juga stream coffee talk, terus sekarang baca script. So, no stream for tomorrow. I want to take some rest, also because I have work late at night tomorrow. Besok hari Rabu, dan hari Rabu itu dikenal nggak nyaman sih buat banyak orang, karena itu hari serba nanggung, kayak Kamis bukan, Jumat bukan, nggak bisa libur, banyak kerjaan, apalagi nih akhir bulan, harus bikin laporan bulanan, atau mungkin nunggu gaji dari klien masuk kayak gua, hahaha, masih belum gajian. So, I hope your Wednesday tomorrow is a great Wednesday. Semoga bayaran dari klien masuk, semoga kerjaan kalian kelar secepatnya, biar bisa weekend dengan tenang. Buat yang mau lanjut begadang, jangan sampai terlalu malam, tetap ya, kalau bisa jangan sampai jam 2, jam 3 baru tidur gitu tuh loh, tetap istirahat yang cukup. I'll see you guys next Thursday. Bye-bye.